Do you know why you don't have your desire right now, and why are you still struggling to manifest it? It's because you are in the opposite state. You are not living in the state of your desires being fulfilled. You may have noticed in many of our YouTube videos that I usually ask you to live in the state of your greatest desire fulfilled. But I know that many people in the manifesting community don't know how they can enter that state and what actually entering that state means. I want to tell you that it's really crucial for you to be in that state where you have your desire manifested and you claim you no longer need what you needed. So I think I must teach you what the state of consciousness is and how you can enter into that state. Before we start, I want you to subscribe to this channel and press the bell notification so that you can receive notifications whenever we upload a new video here on this YouTube channel. So let's get started. Well, if you have still not manifested your desire, don't be worried much, because you are one of those who actually don't know that they need to be in the state of having something manifested. As long as you are dwelling in a state that doesn't support your desire, you will not manifest it. As for now, you are in the state of not having your desire. It means you are in a state where you need to manifest whatever it is you want to manifest. That's why you think you need to manifest what you want to manifest. However, if you remain in that state, you won't be able to manifest your desire. So what you have got to do is you need to come out of that state and step into a new state where you no longer need that desire to manifest. You all live in a state where you all have what you want, and if you show persistence while living in that state, you will manifest all of your desires. But if you aren't persistent, you will probably not manifest. Let me explain it to you in detail. As all of us know, Neville Goddard's law of assumption is about assuming that you have manifested your desire. When you start assuming that you have manifested your desire, you no longer feel that you need to manifest your desire. You start living in that state and you come out of the state of neediness. Living in that state makes you grateful and satisfied. It gives rise to positive behavior and you get rid of all the negative thoughts. But on the other hand, when you are in the state of needing something, you don't feel positive. You start thinking negatively and don't be grateful. These negative thoughts don't help you to manifest your desires. They actually keep you from manifesting what you want to manifest. You can never manifest something with negative thoughts or feelings of lack. When you feel that you haven't manifested your desire, you think that you have tried a lot, but still it seems impossible. So it decreases your morals. You feel powerless and broke. You manifest your life based on the state of your consciousness. The things you do, the way you behave, and the decisions you make depend upon what you are conscious of. Your consciousness affects your whole life. The standard of your living depends upon what you are conscious of. So that's understanding what the state of consciousness is necessary for you if you truly want to manifest your desire. But as soon as you take a step toward your desired state, your manifestation will come faster than you expect. This is what I'm telling you based on my personal experience with conscious manifestation, as well as the experiences of a great number of the individuals I've assisted along the way. Here I would like to put one of Neville Goddard's quotes. He says, "All states exist and are a fixed part of creation. Anyone can enter a state consciously or fall into a state inadvertently. You may move into different states throughout your lifetime, or you may occupy a single state. Desire is usually what motivates us to progress from one state to the next. Since a state is total and complete in itself, when we enter a state, we are compelled to behave in a manner dictated by that state." Did you notice what he was actually trying to say? He says that all the states already exist in the world. Whether it is the state of having a desired job or desired person, whether it is the state of having your desired job or whatever it is the state of having the amount of money you want. All the states already exist. You don't need to create any kind of state to live in. And on the other hand, there are states that are lacking something. There is a state of needing something. If you like, you can live in one of those states. It's your choice and you don't need to create any state. There is a state of having the desired person. You can live in that state. There is a state of needing the desired person. If you like, you can live in that state. Every state is lacking or has something already existing, and you just have the choice to step into any state. You may not be conscious of it, but like many other people, you have occupied some states in your life, and based on those states, you have manifested the life you are living just right now. Let me say, if right now you feel that you need money, it means you are living in a state where you lack it. If you just live in a state where you feel you have money, you won't feel you need money. If you need money and you want to manifest it, it means you have entered into two states. In one state, you feel you need money, and in the other states, you feel as if you should manifest money. So you have entered two completely opposite states. Instead of living in a state of needing money, you should be living in a state of having money. If you just enter that state, you will no longer feel that you need any money. Let me tell you that there exists a state where you will feel as if you have all the wealth in the world. And if you just enter that state, you will surely get all the money in the world. There exists a state where you can be who you want to be. If you just enter into that state, you will feel as if you have become who you wanted to be. The most interesting thing here is that you don't need to do any work to get what you want. You don't need to make any effort. Simply enter the state of having your wish granted. No matter what it is, you will feel as if you already have it and you no longer need it. It will make you grateful and happy when satisfied. Understanding the concept of states is crucial because, even if you might be able to manifest your goal, it would only last a short while if you are not in the state that matches it. Why? Because ultimately, the state in which you currently live will dominate. The state we are in works as an autopilot that naturally cancels out anything else. Here is another beautiful Neville quote. For instance, in the state of poverty, we would find ourselves constantly in need of funds. We would have difficulty making ends meet and have no way to enjoy luxuries. Should we be given a large sum of money, if we remain in the state of poverty, we will soon find ourselves without funds and again experiencing the same difficulties. The reverse would be true if we occupied a state of wealth. You can see he says exactly the same thing I told him. You must be persistent to the point of having your desire manifested. If you are not persistent and you often change your state, then you will again start feeling as if you need to manifest your desire. You can simply remain in one state that matches your desire, and then you will never again feel the need to manifest your desire because, living in that state, you will feel as if you have got what you wanted to get. Now I want to tell you another important fact. You only experience the state you are conscious of. Let's suppose you are only conscious of your lack of money. Then, in that case, you will ignore all the money you have. When you are just in a state of lacking money, you will obviously be ignorant of all the wealth you have. So what I mean is, you can feel rich even if you don't have any money, and you can be poor even after becoming the richest man on earth. It's because you aren't conscious of what you have. You will not be happy if you aren't conscious of something that makes you happy. You will not feel wealthy if you aren't aware of the money you have. You will need to feel sad if you aren't aware of something that may make you sad. What I want to tell you is that you can only experience the state you are living in. Here is another Neville Goddard quote. When we are in a state, we see only the contents of that state and are compelled to act in accordance with all that the state entails. While in a particular state, you believe certain things are true and would find it difficult to understand another point of view. In the state of poverty, it is easy to focus your thoughts on the problems of providing food, shelter, and clothing. When you succeed in moving out of this state, you will no longer find it difficult to acquire these things. Most people attribute this change in fortune to a change in circumstances. However, unless you have moved from the state of poverty, no change in circumstances would be permanent. Rather, moving out of one state and into another in your imagination automatically creates a change in your outer world. We experience life according to the state we live in. You may feel broke even if you have money. It's because you are living in a state where you are feeling broke. You may feel rich even if you have no money. It's not money that helps you feel rich, but instead it's your state of consciousness that makes you feel rich. If you are feeling secure and happy in a new relationship, it's not the relationship that is making you feel happy and secure, but your state of consciousness that makes you feel happy. You are in a state where you feel that you are happy. So nothing matters in the world outside of you. Everything starts from inside you. Who you are, what you do, or where you live doesn't matter. What matters is in which state of consciousness you live. You may consider yourself ugly even if you are the most beautiful woman on earth, if you are living in a state where you feel you are ugly. It's up to you what reality you choose, what you want to manifest, and who you want to be. The choice is yours. A different reality is just a step away. Take that step, enter into a new state of consciousness, and change your reality. So guys, thanks for watching this video. I hope you are now clear on what it means to be in a state of fulfillment and how you enter into a state that matches your desire. If you enjoyed watching this video, give it a like and subscribe to our channel. We will be back to you with another amazing video. Until then, see you in the next video.